Hey, welcome back to On God, the world's holiest podcast. Today's episode is very ungodly. We we have the amazing Kylie Vincent as a guest on the show. I love Kylie. She's such a funny comedian. She just finished a run of her show Lesion Lady. So Kylie got diagnosed with MS and has a lesion in her brain, and she goes into that a lot. But yeah, one day she just like wasn't able to walk and has had like a horrific story with like going to the ER and navigating the US healthcare system. And that's what her one woman show is about. So we kind of just like dive right into the middle of it. And we talk about her family a little bit. And then we also have a really silly confession that takes place that is a little bit incestuous. That is church related. And yeah, Kylie's the best. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Thanks. On God,
the world's holiest podcast.
With my solo shows, like in the past, it was just me, and you're doing a one-woman show stand-up for like an hour, and then you're also doing, as we all do, like the social media and getting people there and like the branding around it. You do so many things. I never had like a bunch of people, but with Lesion Lady and the doc and everything, it's all me and my friends hanging out all the time. I'm like, why would I not have people?
Oh, because you're filming a documentary as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Are we recording?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we are?
Perfect. It's so natural. It's not like we're already performative.
Yeah, we're doing an actors on actors. Me and Kylie Vincent.
Yes, that's how the documentary is. Yes, when you have your friends, that's the best part of the documentary.
Are you documenting all of your medical phone calls?
Yeah, we have like
that's the
probably a super cut of just the waiting calls. I mean, I'm fucking 26. I'm on my way here and I'm on the fucking waiting call, and it's like I'm driving like this. By the way, who knows if I should be driving with a brain lesion, but I don't give a fuck, because here's the thing. Me and my friends, some of my friends, I feel like what you should say, hi, I'm Kylie, she, they, and I'm a good driver. Like, everyone should have to preface that. I can't believe I've gotten into cars with some of my friends. Sober, by the way. Just the worst drivers in the world. You know these people. Your
friends.
My friends. Some of your friends, I'm sure, too, are bad drivers.
Yeah. I'm probably the worst driver.
Oh. Okay.
Of all of them.
Wait, what makes you so bad?
I think I'm a really good driver. Like, I'm just really good at getting from A to B, but I just don't do it in like the most conventional sense. So I will say I'm a good driver because I will get us there in one piece. But
everyone's the whole time is like, Matt. No. Okay, no, it's okay, Matt. Matt, just 2 hands next time.
No,
Matt.
Totally. I am like, I'm gonna get us to where we need to go. But like it is a common
You're the
response.
friend that they turn down the music volume because they're like, no, it doesn't need to be that loud. But you should just focus on driving.
Yeah, no, it's a common response to be like, has anyone told you you're a terrifying driver? And like, yes, they have, but also we always be getting to where we need to go.
That is a bigger picture type of outlook.
And I've only been I used to be able to say for so long that I've never been in a car crash, but I was T-boned last year.
But not your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
So,
but when I can no longer say I've never been in a car accident, because I literally...
Has that taken some sort of your identity and stripped you away?
Well, I can't, when people are like, oh my God, you're a scary driver, I can be like, don't worry, I've never been in a crash before. Because now it's like, no, now you have to just totaled. Like when they're like, oh, you're a scary driver, it's like, yeah. Well,
one time I did get T-boned, but it wasn't my fault. So
right, which sounds like it is.
And then people are like, "Why are you bringing it up if it had nothing to do with you?"
Yeah.
But
totally.
Maybe it's the energy you were bringing to the car that day.
It was pouring down rain in Los Angeles, and
red flag.
And a woman. It was scary, and a woman was turning into a parking lot. But
Everyone's
she was on the left
driving.
lane and I was driving in the right lane. And instead of turning into the lot, she just turned into my car.
Yeah.
And all the windows smashed on impact.
Oh my God.
And the airbags went off and it was like pouring rain and it was terrifying. And when I was on the phone with insurance, my friend was with me and I kept saying on insurance, I was like, hi, the woman who hit me, she's really, really pretty. And I know she didn't mean to do it, but it's 100% her fault. But I just want to clarify, she seemed like a really nice girl.
And she was beautiful, and that should count for something.
But I think I was like in shock. But
she's
I think
beautiful,
I said
but
this,
she
like,
T-boned me.
I think I
New
said
T-shirt.
this like 8 times where I kept saying, I kept saying, she's really nice though. Like she didn't mean to do it. Like she's really nice, but it was 100% her fault. And I kept saying that over and over again.
That's really sweet.
So in the police report, like that's what's documented is me saying that she's really pretty. And
Hey, have you called the police on her? Even though she T-boned your car?
my morals went out the window.
All cops are beautiful. That's you, because you're like, oh, they're beautiful. Like, I know you're bad, but you're beautiful.
Yeah. No, they told me I had to. They told me I had to call the cops. They didn't care. They didn't give a shit.
Could you imagine? I'm actually canceling you.
For getting T-boned.
I'm posting on Reddit right now. Matt called the cops for getting T-boned.
Yeah. T-boned. I was hit by a beautiful trans woman. I was T-boned.
That is just really beautiful.
And I immediately
We all wish we
called the
were
cops.
T-boned by a beautiful trans woman.
But most straight guys do, for sure.
Yeah, well, all of them. But
That's
they
how it
wouldn't
be
buy the
going.
merch. That's the only difference.
Wait, are you going back to she, they?
Everyone really is confused about this, huh?
Well, 'cause you
everyone
have a-
just goes, oh, we love that joke about you. You no longer are going by they because now you're a white woman with a cane.
I mean, you did it to yourself. Well, you didn't
I've
do
done
the
all
cane.
of this to myself. Yeah, I gave myself MS. I gave myself the choice to live in this horrible, horrible world where gender fluidity is not even really the first of our problems. Kind of on, yeah, for me, I mean, especially because I'm like a white girl, so clearly not, like, yes, I'm obviously, okay, not the most normal girl, but that doesn't make me like oppressed in a trans way. So I'm like, maybe I can't even.
Well, I think you just got to be true to yourself. I mean, if you want it, you got it.
Exactly. That's the whole, and I love when people are questioning this. Like, people are actually really confused, and I think that's my kind of goal in life and mission, is to confuse other people, but feel pretty unconfused with myself inside.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Then just stick with it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna start going by he, him,
You should.
because I want to start winning.
I think you're already winning. You're doing your one person show.
One day show.
You're doing your one day show. Lesion Lady.
People already don't want to come to a one woman show. They're like, now a one day show.
That's gonna win the masses for sure.
Yes, I'm doing Lesion Lady because I have a brain lesion.
Are you going to Edinburgh again?
No, but there was, because I was in the hospital in January when I stopped being able to walk and they found the brain lesion. And I was in the hospital, literally, I had a date for my other show that I was doing called Male Abortion. And it was at the Elysian like 2 weeks after the hospital. And instead of canceling it, I was like, let's keep the date and let's call it Lesion Lady. And let's just see what happens. And when I got discharged out of the hospital, I like immediately did stand up the next day. And then the first time I did Lesion Lady was 18 days out of the hospital. And now I've done it like 7 times over the last 6 months since hospital. And it's different every time.
So wild. Wait, it's different every time. Are you still building on the same like premise? Like, do you feel like it's in the same, like, I mean, obviously it's on the same premise, but like, are you keeping a lot of the same bits, or are there always new things that you're throwing in there?
There's always new stuff I'm throwing in there, but I have like a tried and true chunk of stuff that I've been using, especially like for stand-up when we do like showcase sets for 10 minutes. I've been like, it's how do I compile a thing that I have so much to talk about, and there's like so much to say about not only the hospital and the healthcare system, but also like my personal thoughts and experiences, and like perspective tied to like dating and MS. Like I want to like literally talk about everything about it because it's affecting. But I always did this before. I do better like talking about the stuff that's happening rather than like I'm gonna go up there and do my exactly what I need to do. I'm like, isn't that not the point of live? Like that we kind of adapt to our environment, what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's like the big thing with stand-up. I was just talking to someone about this yesterday as far as like joke writing goes, because he was like, how do you keep it like fresh every time? Because I was like, usually when I'm doing showcase sets, I do not give a fuck about the material at all. Okay, she's fully just like ripping water on. Okay, Kylie. She's losing the inability to swallow water as we record.
Everyone's like, it's the MS.
She needs so much attention that as soon as I start talking about myself,
I was like, stand up this, stand up.
She starts barfing water on herself. That's a good bit. Just
That's not the problem.
You just start cutting yourself. That's as soon as I start going into my back.
Up. Yeah.
Damn. This girl is crazy.
Yeah, it's 11:30 a.m. and I've already shit my pants.
Kylie also brought her guitar because she wants to play some hymns for me.
Well,
wait, what? Let's get into your backstory first, and then I definitely want to play some. What are like all the?
I don't know any hymns.
All the Christian songs are in like I don't know music. They're like in like it's like.
I don't really know music that much either. I just kind of
play. Like. But you could write a Christian song right now, right?
I'm Christian and I love it. What do Christians do?
It would go something like this, like the verse would be like, the blood that he shed is running, and I keep jacking off, but I'm sad about it. But Jesus has washed away my sins.
Washed them away.
And now I'm pure again.
I'm jumping in the river, rubbing him off me.
Rubbing him off me?
Jesus.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? Okay.
Because his blood is on me.
Jesus' blood is on me.
Jesus' blood inside of me. The blood had got inside somehow. They have to remove it in the hospital if I want to go to Jesus.
And then there's a chorus that's like, he washed it away. He washed it away. All the blood and come, he washed it away.
Wait, can you keep doing that?
Yeah. Washed it away. I think it's higher. Or I can go lower.
I like that you're like, no, the strings need to be different keys. Okay. Wait, lower or higher? Maybe maybe men don't use capos.
I think they do.
Men don't use capos.
Okay.
Real men don't use
you
capos.
See him get that capo.
Is that better for you?
You washed it away.
This is the worst chair with a guitar. This is not a chair guitar. Can you guys give me a chair guitar?
You wash it away. Okay, you gotta play and then I'll sing to what you're playing.
Here, you want me to... You washed it away.
You washed it away.
You washed it away, all the blood in the Bible.
You washed it away, all of my cum, all of the blood. He washed it away.
Jesus, take my sins away.
And now I'm clean.
We're all so clean together.
Yeah,
16 and pregnant.
You didn't grow up with religion at all?
No, can you tell? Well,
Where are you from?
I had a fuck-ass childhood. I'm from Oxnard, like Thousand Oaks area. I went to school in Thousand Oaks, but me and
you're
my
a
mom
Cali
lived
girl.
in Oxnard. Yes.
Oh, sick.
And
No wonder you're like she, they.
I'm like chill,
Yeah.
like perpetually chill.
Yeah.
And then I also have a brain lesion, so that's probably also like a factor of
God damn.
why I'm so chill.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard brain lesions really be doing that.
brain lesions just make people mad chill and also super sexy usually. Like everyone with MS is like mega sexy. That's what it stands for.
They're really hot.
Like super hot. It's gotta be something to do with that because just I'm hot.
Brain lesions only affect people if they're really, really hot, right?
Yeah, that's what the doctor told me, but they told me not to tell anyone.
He's
So
like, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that you have a 7 millimeter brain lesion.
what is millimeters?
The good news, it only happens because you're really hot, right?
Doctor, seriously, really? I mean, that's really bad news, but
He's like, it only happens to 0.004% of the population, and it's only the hottest, tightest people on earth.
it's usually the tightest too.
Yeah.
Oh, doctor, this is really bad news, but I don't plan on changing how young, tight, and beautiful I am anytime soon. Do you think that will impact my recovery?
Oh, the hotter you get, the bigger the lesion's gonna get. I'm gonna need you to get fugly ASAP.
I just don't know how to take this news because I was gonna get double D's next week. So
It's gonna get so much worse.
I mean, I really like with the mommy milkers and then also the natural charisma that I already like come off of me, and I'm 5'11". I don't know if you noticed my legs are like super long. It's not good.
Yeah, it's giving model behavior.
Doctor, seriously, doctor?
Yeah.
Model behavior?
Really good news.
That's really bad.
You're gonna walk a runway, but you're gonna be in so much pain.
I'm gonna roll down the runway in the wheelchair.
That'll be cute if you're in the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Yeah. Did you
Right?
just flex your pecs while you're talking about me being disabled in the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
Yeah, I did.
What, like, is that just like because you like wanted to be in touch with your body, or where did that come from?
You were talking about double D's, and I was just like, okay.
Can I do that?
I think so.
I think because of my MS, I can't.
Oh. That's why.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with maybe little to no movement I put in my upper body at times. Sometimes when I'm standing around like in a public place, I just go, because we don't really put our hands up all the way that much when you think about it. Like besides raising your hand, which by the way, when are you ever doing? When are we ever raising our hands anymore as adults? Can we bring that back?
At a Rosalia concert, or if you're in a worship service and you're really feeling the spirit.
Both spiritual experiences, but what if your life was spiritual every day? Isn't it crazy that I'm not on any drugs right now?
Wait, I have so much I want to talk to you about. I can't even get into it.
Okay, do you want to hear what? Pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
MS.
Okay.
or religion. Well, this is what I was going to say. This is actually perfect because I had my fuck ass childhood. I like was living out of a backpack when I was like 13, and my mom would just like drop me off at different houses, and I would like
she would
house
drop
hop.
you off at different houses.
Well, my dad left with my mom's cousin, and then my mom was like poor and sick and had problems too, and then she started dating a guy in a Sublime cover band, and then they would just kind of go off for weeks, and I would just kind of go off for weeks, and then she just kind of stopped coming home, and then I started living with my friends' family that were really Christian. They had us say no to Prop 8 picketed in their front lawn.
Is Prop 8 gay marriage?
Yeah.
And so they were against Prop 8.
They said say no to Prop 8.
Do you know that this was like such a confusing campaign?
A very confusing campaign.
I think it would like barely got passed, or like it was confusing. I don't know if you remember. I think it was before.
I was like,
our time.
it's because I'm so young
when
and
everyone
tight.
wore the no hate tape.
Oh, of course, Josh Hutcherson.
Was he wearing that?
He was like one of his like biggest memes that blew up was like when it was resurfacing because he had the tape and the no hate, and he was like, "I'm an ally," which he's so cute for that.
He is cute for that. But everyone was wearing the no hate. But the thing about it was like it was making you think that like, okay,
say no to Prop 8.
That was it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
in this family's case,
mind,
they
I
knew
didn't
crystal
know
clear.
What Prop 8 was.
Of course.
So then I'm hearing all these people talk about Prop 8.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, so
but they're not really saying Prop 8 gay marriage. They're just referring to it as Prop 8 and then separately legalizing gay marriage. They're like, they weren't like putting it, you know what I mean?
In my mind, I was like, okay, so do I need to like no hate? And then I was like, so do I need to support Prop 8?
Yes, exactly.
In order to get no
and they're
hate?
doing that because it's like they're also the conservative side, like literally this family that I would live with referred to it as Prop 8 because they didn't even want to say gay marriage. So then there's like, I think that adds to the confusion of people knowing what it was because they weren't even saying, because that's like a homophobic way of just not even like referencing.
Oh, I see. They couldn't even say the word gay.
Isn't that crazy? They were so homophobic. And I remember one time at the dinner table, we were talking about at my high school, one of the football players was like, the high school was like a public school, but it's in a really affluent area where I was like bussed up to. And by bus, I do mean my 1999 Volkswagen Yellow Bug. And
Yours?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
That was a taste of freedom for sure. It broke down all the time, but it got me to and fro because at one point my mom stopped driving me to school, and so I had to homeschool myself freshman year of high school, and I had to teach myself Spanish 1. I think I did a bueno job.
Sounds like it.
And this high school was very like Friday Night Lightsy, like public school, a lot of funding, but like there was always like news that they were like trading high school football players from like Calabasas High School to like come in, and like they would buy them a house or something. Like obviously things you're not allowed to do as a high school, but they just really cared about football for some reason. So one of the football stars was like a straight guy, and he was closeted, and one of the gay guys at our high school outed him, and we were talking about it at the dinner table, and then they were like, I remember they were like, ew, I can't even listen to this.
Was
Adults.
your friend like that as well?
Yeah, she was scared me totally. She like, I'm not religious, but like my mom's side is Jewish, so I didn't grow up with like any religion in the house. My dad's side is Catholic, and I didn't go to like Jewish summer camp. I feel like that's for like rich friend Jewish people too. They all went to summer camp. I was like, this blows. I didn't even give a shit about the religion. I'm just like, this blows. Everyone's going to summer camp. But then when I lived with them, they were part of like a really like rock Christian church that I would go to because it was sick. Like they had like free donuts, coffee, free Christian rock. I mean, who doesn't love a little of that? I loved standing around everyone while they were going like this.
Arms up.
Arms up. And there was always drama. And I think I even taught at like a Bible school camp when I was like a 12-year-old with like little kids, which is just babysitting the church kids for free.
Right.
Which is totally such a good idea. But my friend, we would play dolls together when we were little, and she'd always be like, as a doll, oh, you're gonna burn in hell if you don't accept Jesus in your heart. I'm like, I'm just trying to get in the Barbie dream house right now.
She's with the doll, and she's like, hey, Mr. Doll, Mr. Ken, you don't support Prop 8, right?
He's driving by in the convertible. Fuck Prop 8.
In the Malibu Barbie car. Her doll's just screaming, Fuck Prop 8.
They have a Blue Lives Matter sticker on the way ahead of their time, by the way.
This girl's like so incapable of like living in the Barbie fantasy.
No, I know. I was like,
it's
do we
so
need to take
grounded.
your Barbie somewhere? Like the Barbie psych ward? What the fuck? She was like always on some shit about it. But I love.
Are you still friends with her?
Actually, no, but we were friends for a long time, because then eventually, like when she grew up, she was still Christian for sure. It's a brainwashed cult. But she was like more of a accepting person in that way. But then I think like ever since I got an abortion, they stopped talking to me, because I loved them. They were like really complicated, but they like did help me. But yeah, so many complicated feelings about that.
That's the interesting thing about a lot of Christians is like some of them are really, really sweet people, and then they just believe something else that's like really weird.
And you're like, what the hell? You're so sweet. Like they were the definition of always being I volunteered every week at the church to like feed homeless people, and we'd cook, and that's how I like learned how to cook when I was a kid. And I like we would like sit and eat dinner with the unhoused community. now realizing that I'm like, yeah, just chop it up with homeless people. Just absolutely. What are you supposed to say? I because I've also been homeless before, so I can say that, right?
Say what?
Homeless?
Sure. I don't know.
Not to be Tony Hinchcliffe on this podcast. I'm actually genuinely wondering. I'm like, back then we'd call them homeless people.
Back then. Yeah.
But it was like they did a lot of the things that you were like, oh, the Christians are always preaching. And I don't see that ever now with like maybe our age. I don't really know our age Christians, but I feel like the people that are always like community helping are
I think it's just
fat
a little
dyke
bit
leftists.
Oh, okay. No comment on my end. But no, I feel like it is confusing because there will be these really, really sweet people who are like identifying as Christians, and they're like, no, we're actually like really cool. We're like helping with the unhoused, and we're like fun, and we have like a rock band. But then they're
the rock
also
band's
like,
pretty sick.
But then they're like randomly like, but also like, I'm anti-gay marriage. And you're like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like that. You're doing all like gay things.
It would be easier if they were like really annoying, like mean people.
Yeah.
But then it's like kind of sneaky.
Yeah. It's like you're like day to day you're nice, but ideologically there's something fundamentally fucked up with you. And I feel like that's also like a good life lesson for people in general, where you're constantly like weighing. People make mistakes, and I also really believe in reform and like all that kind of stuff. But you're like, when is it good to cut people off? Like, or not cut people off, but like remove yourself from those types of people, but then there's also situations where, I don't know, I guess I'm now talking about like no contacting people, like people with religious families and stuff like that, because it is like a cult. So I do understand people not wanting to be involved with that. But then I also like when people, I don't know, what am I saying?
I don't know.
There's like people actually marching upstairs.
There's a law office upstairs.
But like, we need to make things legal. Like they're walking around, like aren't they sitting down?
No, but there's a lot of, they're like marching. Yeah.
Yeah, do you think that they have AirPods in and we need to get the deal fast? Should we go up there?
Yeah, probably. I think so. Okay. So Kylie, wait, I want to hear about your MS sit. I know you're so tired of talking about it probably.
I'm actually not. Well, I'm tired of that it's happening to me, but I'm not tired of talking about it because it is unfortunately happening to me. So it is kind of my entire lens.
Like,
ask anything.
When you get the news and you're in the hospital bed and you can't walk, like what is the first things that are going through your mind?
That's gonna hurt in the morning. And this sucks butt ass town USA. When they came in with the brain scan,
Do you have a frame of reference for this? Or were you like, I don't even know if this, like, is this bad?
No, so okay, I was like getting sick a lot since I was a kid, autoimmune disease stuff, and they were always kind of just like, at first it was like IBS, and then it turned into, oh, you have an autoimmune disease, and then it was just like a lot of years and years going through doctors that just kind of didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then someone was like, you have this disease in your back, and it's like an autoimmune disease, way less serious than MS. And so
what's the name of the disease?
Sacroiliitis. It's
Okay.
like a joint thing, rheumatology,
I feel bad for people with autoimmune diseases because
no one believes you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My little sibling has autoimmme stuff, and it because like doctors know so little about it, and there's like so little hard, I don't know if the word is hard evidence.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like people like
Some things don't show up in tests.
but the person's like, no, I'm in severe pain, and then everyone else is like, shut the hell
You're
up.
a woman is what they're like, what the hell's going on? My MS. I cough up a ball and it says I have MS. No, it's some fuck ass shit where they like actually think we're witches. Like it's back in the day where I'm so glad I stopped walking in 2026 because like imagine back in the day they would just hang you like a witch. They'd be like, you can't walk because you're not a good homemaker. Like that is literally their definitions back in the day. It's insane. The doctor who created hysteria was just so, it was like neurological symptoms that women would have, and he was like, it's just you're going crazy because you're not home enough and being a mother enough and things, not having sex enough, things like that. And that's like still rooted in our system as everything else is. So when I first went into the ER, I'm like not able to walk, and I get in there at 1 p.m. They did not admit me till 1 a.m. And no problem, I had Fruit Ninja on my phone. I could still use the right side to cut the fruit.
This is a game.
Yeah, have you never played Fruit Ninja?
Hell no.
Hell no. Hey, don't say that about Fruit Ninja until you've been there, man.
I'm down to try it out. Sounds fun as fuck.
Yeah, we should collab on Fruit Ninja sometime.
So you're waiting in the ER for 12 hours.
For 12 hours, then they admit me to the neurology unit, and my him doctor comes in and he sees I'm unable to walk, and he's like, just gonna send you home with some antibiotics. Seems like a UTI.
So crazy.
Could you fucking imagine too that I'm just like not walking, being like, this is a UTI. I'm just a dramatic fucking cunt. Like, are you kidding me? And he's just like, okay, you obviously think I get some, so I'm gonna lead me to believe that you think I'm attractive, and that's why you're saying this. Oh, you're just saying that. Oh, you're so beautiful. You must have a UTI from getting fucked all the time because you're so beautiful and irresistible. He's saying stuff like that. He
goes, come back when you're a little bit uglier. Obviously, you're hot as hell. There's a reason you're not walking. It's because you've been getting fucked crazy style.
You got fucked crazy last night. I could have,
So what did you do after he told you that?
I was like, no, I'm a slut. I know what a UTI feels like. And then the neurologist was like, I don't know, it's kind of giving stroke.
And that's what he said. It was
he said it like
someone
that.
Popped out of TikTok and was like,
and he whipped, and he
pulls out his like medical sheet officially, and he goes, Dr. Varnon, it's giving stroke.
Yay! And then he did that.
It's giving stroke. Hot dog, yum yum, vanilla.
And then the new Olivia Rodrigo song plays, and we posted on TikTok, and it goes viral. And such is my disease, going viral. That's not the right way to describe a degenerative disease, a progressive disease, which is when it has pronouns in its bio.
Oh, that's a funny joke.
Yeah. I say a lot of this on stage.
I say that and I don't laugh.
That's a funny joke.
I go, that's a keeper.
It's just one of those where you're like, Nice.
That is good. I am truly one of the worst audience members. Like when I'm at shows, like I hardly ever laugh. And if I think someone's really funny, I'll literally just be sitting there like nodding my head watching them.
Yeah.
And then after the show, I'll be like, that was really funny.
You're the person that goes, that's funny. And you go, interesting, because you weren't laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
always.
But I like that mysterious vibe.
That's me for sure.
So the neurologist was like, oh yeah, it's giving stroke. You're going to have to go down for an MRI. And mind you, I don't have insurance. So they're like ordering all these tests like X-ray, EKG, MRI.
Can you not get on Medi-Cal?
I was like, I could after.
Are you on it now?
I'm on it now, but it's actually it sucks town USA too, because everything takes, well, you don't have to pay for things, which is obviously really good, but you can't get like, because it has to go through a referral process. So your doctor has to be like, literally I came out of the hospital and they were like, you need to see a neurologist like week after. And the doctor said to me, he goes, in the ER we can't discriminate, but immediately once you're out of the ER they'll discriminate, and like you can't see the neurologist in here because they don't take the Medi-Cal, so you have to go find another one, and it should be within a week. Didn't see one till 120 days after because of my fuck butt ass referral process. And so basically how we found this out was that through the MRI, which like people like don't like MRIs, but not me because I'm super chill. I'm being a young type pick me in the hospital. Yeah, I'm super chill. I actually like laying there with the gunshot sounds for 40 minutes. I actually like that. So could we get another round of MRIs? The worst part of the MRI was I had to take out my nose rings. And because I was like, how are they going to know I have a personality in the brain scan?
You're like, can I have the peace sign up like on my face while I'm doing the scan?
I'm telling the radiologist, I'm like, tell them I can do a kickflip usually when I can walk. And it's really good. And so then the doctor comes in, and I don't have like, because I moved out when I was 16 because I had like that awesome childhood. And yeah, that's what happens when things are good. You just have to leave. So then it's like, I'm not in the hospital with any family or like partner. But all my friends are coming. They're all comedians. But it's just like so fucking clear that I'm just like this like fuck ass comedian kid with like stand-up comedian friends, and he's about to deliver some like life-changing news. And so this autistic ass doctor, I mean, these are the worst guys in the world. You have to talk to these. Like, I'm sure your sibling has to go through this all the time. It's like they're about to like give you devastating news, and they're like the worst guys to hang out with. Like anytime a doctor's talking to me, I'm just like, hey, can we get a third person in here because this sucks? And I guess that's what like a nurse is just kind of like a good vibe set.
Right. Someone who like can actually communicate like a human being.
Yeah. That's and also all my nurses in the hospital had French bulldogs, and I was like, you just like love sick stuff. Like there's just such a yearning and a needing to be there that doctors don't have.
Dogs in wheelchairs at the hospital.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like two broken legs, but they're like sliding around.
Yeah, literally like my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now I'm yeah. So then I go into the MRI scan, and he comes in, and he starts out the conversation by saying, "Do you have any family?" So I'm like, great, now he's roasting me in the fucking hospital. And that makes you be like, okay, it's not good news, because you're not like, do you have any family? Let's get him in here. Let's show him how you're big your brain and clean of lesions. There's like, okay, something's about to occur. And then he says that I have a 7mm lesion in my brain. And I was like, what is millimeters and what is a lesion? And it's just like a bunch of inflammation in your brain, and then it causes a wound from all the inflammation that's like active. And then eventually, when like I had to go on a bunch of steroids for 5 days IV, but like eventually once it comes down, it scars over, so then it's like a permanent scar on your brain. and spine for MS. MS is the mega slut disease, but it's also multiple sclerosis, and that means multiple scars on your brain and spine. Isn't that really fun? Yeah. So when he told me that, obviously I'm not knowing any of this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, inflammation in my brain, great. I don't really want that.
Side note, at my college, I went to a Christian college, and all the people would joke that women were there to get their MRS degree. Like they were there to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Did that clock to you? So maybe like your MS, like they're like permanently labeling you as single. Like they're gonna be like, you have the MS disease.
We have been trying to figure this joke out. Thank you so
serious?
much. Yes, we keep being like MS, like miss, but like there is a.
Yeah, no,
I am so single.
The
so
doctor took a look at you. He's like,
yeah, you're
he's
MS.
like, she, they, 5'11", armpit hair out the wazoo. We're diagnosing her with a permanently single disease. Like,
yeah, the government is gonna be my cause of death for sure.
Like, she's permanently gonna be an MS. Like, you will never be an MRS. Like, you're
That's
not
so
getting married.
fucking funny. Jordan was also like, what if they like, this is about denial. What if they looked at your chart and they read MS, but it actually said JK?
Wait, what?
Just a silly joke.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, it's for real life.
I like the joke. The diagnosis is that you're permanently going to be single.
Yeah. That's
like, we're
really
diagnosing
funny.
you as
Because I
never
also
gonna
talk
be
about
married.
having like avoidant attachment and just I have a twin bed, so I'm like chronically made myself it just be me in there, and it's just funny because it's like this disease is kind of a diagnosis of going, you might have to like rely on people and things, by the way, that you can't do on your own typically.
Which is also just like, hey, you might have to participate in the human experience.
Whatever, I'm still participating in it. It's just I'm protecting I'm such a protector of myself.
Yeah.
I'm a fierce protector. And that's, I think, what MS is. Low key though, like autoimmune neurological stuff, obviously there's so many factors, and I mean one of the clearest factors for me is that they're making us sick, and they want us all sick and dying, and to rid us of any money we ever have left and suck us dry and keep us that way. But I mean, also there's like, it is a predominantly woman's disease, and
MS?
mm-hmm.
Okay, can I, like, as someone who's dumb and like doesn't know anything?
Yeah, please.
My understanding is that like you had stress in your brain from outside circumstances. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's kind of like it skips a lot of key components, but that's kind of it.
I guess like my dumb boy brain.
It's not dumb.
My dumb boy brain is like, okay, you have like as a woman, your experience is so belittled, and like so much is like not known by like the outside world, and like doctors still are like, what is a vagina?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and like whatever, just put you on birth control that like completely alters your brain chemistry 24/7.
Gives you blood clots.
And they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
And so my boy brain is like, oh, you have like so much just from existing as a woman, you have so much underlying like factors in society that make you so stressed out
Yes.
that at some point your brain sort of just like is accumulating all of this stress.
That is like where you start is so accurate. This part is really cute. I like the way you're saying this.
Is this right?
It's not, I mean, like, no.
It's not.
Spiritually it is though. Like you have the
like it's really not, but I like where you're going with
it.
this.
It's like, yeah, I guess it's an unscientific way of kind of getting to the point, which I thought was a beautifully said way to do that, because it is so basically there's something.
Well, just being alive as a woman
is the worst
existence
ever.
I
People
know,
want us
because I'm
dead.
not a woman and my life fucking rules.
Yes.
And
Hell yeah.
I'm a gay man. I'm at the top of the food chart in Los Angeles.
That's awesome.
Every day I just eat cock and balls for breakfast.
Morning, lunch, and breakfast.
Yeah. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I get to munch on some butthole for dessert.
That was like the hospital kind of for me. They brought a chocolate chip cookie with every meal. That's kind of like the experience you're describing.
Every day is beautiful. It's so
the sky's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a woman,
you have insurance.
Automatically
if you're a gay man.
Yeah. They're like, you're having sex.
Well, kind of if you live in WeHo, it's like you can get testing for free everywhere.
I think you probably can too.
Yeah, no, I could.
But yeah, no,
I
they
could
literally
get
hand
tested.
us like prep pills, like cotton candy at a fair.
They're like flavored now, the prep pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Baja Blast flavored.
I like that you described it that way, because it is like the premise of your body's attacking you and we don't know why, but it's like we do have a lot of knowledge as to why, because they want us raped and pillaged, all of us dead, and to never say a single word ever again. So yeah, there's stress in our body. So there's a thing around your spinal cord to your brain stem, and it is the myelin sheath which protects it. And for people with MS, your body is attacking the myelin sheath, and that is what's causing like the inflammation and all that stuff. So it's also like taking that coverage away, because like myelin sheath can't be replaced.
Oh shit.
So that's why a lot of people with MS become disabled, or like can't walk, can't see, because if it's on certain parts of where your lesions are really matter too, because that affects your symptoms. Like my lesion was on my brain stem, so it's like very symptomatic area. One of the people that I've met, just because I have MS, and everyone's like, I know someone with MS. Do you want to connect with them on Snapchat? They're my friend's neighbor from another country that they met from a camp 7 years ago who has MS. I'm like, fuck out of here, give me their number. And so this person, instead of waking up and not being able to walk on and not feeling their left side like me, they went blind in their left eye because of where the lesions were. So yeah. And the brain especially is like a beautiful, really complicated thing that we only know so much about, but it has like neuroplasticity has like so much potential to heal over things and heal over scars. Like once you have the scar, it's irreversible, and you can't change that, but you could, like, things will always be different, but you could, still rehabilitate. But then a lot of people with MS like it will progress and get more lesions over time, and that's why it leads to like disability. But there's medicine that can hopefully stop the progression. I don't know, I'm not on it. And then even when I'm on it, there's some people that don't respond to it. So it's just like I'm in actually psychological torture level right now with the healthcare system. Yeah.
Kylie.
I know.
Kylie.
It's just wrong. Free Luigi's not enough, huh? We gotta free him, and then we gotta get him to come.
We gotta free Luigi and send him to whoever your doctor is.
Yeah, he can come inside of me, Luigi.
Oh, okay.
Not the doctor. I don't want any of that doctor semen.
And I feel like
They're
you
freak.
are kind of like the female Luigi Mangione. Right?
Oh my god, I'm on some list, I'm sure already.
I feel like that's kind of the highest compliment in the like liberal universe.
I'm feeling the liberal universe is killing me.
Right?
Liberal uni. I mean, of course I take that compliment with the DSP Medal of Honor. But yeah, I feel like him and I would be awesome together. We got to figure out how to get him out of there.
You got to collab.
We could be a band, me and Luigi.
No, you guys have to do like a 2-man show.
A 2-man.
The Luigi and Kylie universe goes crazy.
We do an HBO show together.
He has a gun and you have a cane, and you guys are unstoppable.
My cane turns into a gun.
No, it's literally attached.
It would be perf.
That looks like a gun handle.
I know.
Attach an assault rifle to the other end when you walk into the hospital.
Uh-oh, I'm at a CEO conference all of a sudden.
Yeah, the liberal universe goes crazy for Kylie and Luigi. Honestly,
Could
my
you
dream
imagine?
couple.
Like, I actually think, like, how left these fuckers are, and obviously me as well, but they would even use AI to see, like, a Kylie Luigi baby. Like, I think even the people that really don't want AI would use AI for this situation.
I'm doing it as we speak.
I'm using my Meta sunglasses. These are Meta sunglasses. Timothy, get back here, Timothy. I'm Kylie Jenner because I'm.
Oh yeah.
Timothy, seriously, I can't got you. My boobs are too big. Is that misogynistic? I mean, can we just hate her because she's a billionaire? Can we just hate her?
I think so.
I'm just sick of them. I'm sick of billionaires. They're always calling my line and I'm like, I don't want to talk right now. I'm busy.
Billionaires be blowing you up.
I'm
It's
like,
give me the money and
guys.
shut the hell up, right?
What's that?
Give me the money and shut the hell
Give
up.
me the money. And then give me the money, shut the hell up. Stop inviting me on Partiful. I'm not coming to the billionaire island retreat. Like, they want me to be their Stephen Hawking for their Epstein Island now.
Oh my god. Wait, what is the island? What is the liberal equivalent of Epstein Island?
The liberal equivalent.
Is it Fire Island?
No, why would you say that? That's really bad for gay people. You're only perpetuating this.
No.
First thought, gay men, pedophiles.
No. The liberal, like, so it's like an island, but they're just like, I imagine people are just like crocheting.
Oh, like, but they don't have money, or they do? Like,
No,
liberal
they
billionaires.
don't have money.
Oh.
It's like the liberal version of Epstein Island. Where,
But without trafficking?
yeah.
Okay.
It's like they're doing. Like,
There's a lot of not comparisons, by the way. Could you just say, like, I have a bunch of liberals on an island, they're knitting.
Okay, yeah. Crochet Island.
Would you go to Crochet Island?
I don't know how to crochet, but for sure it
You would
sounds like a good
you would
time.
definitely learn if you were stuck on an island.
Yeah.
Crochet Love Island.
And then you show up.
I know it's
Lesion Lady appears in her cane. The files get released. People are like, who the hell was on Crochet Island? They go, oh shit, Lesion Lady Kylie Vincent was there.
Female Luigi.
Female Luigi was there. Crocheting went crazy.
Saying female, by the way, after the gender talk's so funny. Female, assigned female at birth, Luigi.
Female Luigi, Lesion Lady, crocheting the hell out of it.
Oh my god.
Making everyone wear pussy hats.
We have to bring
Forcing
back
people
pussy
at
hats.
gunpoint to volunteer at food shelters.
Yeah, I'm gonna like Johnny Knoxville taser them until they donate 10% of their funds to Planned Parenthood. Hi, I'm Kylie Vincent, and we're donating to Planned Parenthood. Taser.
Did you?
Sorry, do you want to do the...
Yeah, let's do a confession. We have people like write in weird, sick stories that happen to them.
Let's go.
God-based. Okay.
Well, I feel like God was coursing through our veins this whole episode, so. Right, guys?
Absolutely. What do you think about God, Kylie?
Yeah, hell yeah. God.
So
I feel
good.
him right here. In my pussy, I feel God right here. G-O-D?
I feel
D-O-G.
I feel like I have a really good friend who fell and cracked his skull open, and then he couldn't move for like 10 months and was like on a hospital bed and couldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's horrible.
terrible. And when he was like that, he said like he got so in touch with God because he had nothing else to do. And then like when he got out, he was like, if I am ever able to function again, like I just want to be able to be like helpful to other people, because like other, like, I don't know, I guess he realized like that was like the purpose of his existence.
Yeah, especially when you go through so much pain and you're like trying to find the point through that, and usually that is turning that pain into something helpful for someone else that might experience it.
Right.
That pain.
Did you have any type?
Well, so it is predominantly a woman's disease, but all these freak ass guys have been coming up to me and being like, I have MS too. I'm like, yeah, we'll see about that. Let's see my chart.
Right.
But there is this guy that has MS and is a comedian, and I think he has a religious background, and he like sat me down when we met, and I was like, any advice, like new to the MS world? And he's like, I would just like find God.
Oh.
And I was like,
You're like, yeah. What?
nah.
You're like, where is
Nah.
he at?
Damn, Daniel, there's no God here. But I do feel like spiritually, I mean, I feel in touch with openness to spirituality, and I think we should all have a connection to some sort of faith. But I don't know what my God is yet, and I think that's probably a huge thing for me that I need to figure out anyway.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel like
I don't have the answers. I'm just curious.
I'm so tortured, and I think I always will be, but I have a great vibe, so no problem.
Do you want to read this confession?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't read it before, by the way. I have no idea what you're getting into.
Matt, I've loved you for 17 years. I know that I'm not supposed to know where you live, but I've been hiding out for 17 years in the same spot. You know that one corner in your living room?
Yes. I have a blow up doll.
Behind the blow up doll, it says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me. I went to a Catholic school until 6th grade, and there was a very active family in the parish called the Smiths. Capitalization on the Smiths, like the band. They homeschooled their 7 children, so we'd only see them at CCD classes or church-related events. What's CCD?
I don't know.
Don't look at me.
Maybe like Catholic children something?
Catholic children dirt. They were strange, but I remember feeling bad for them almost.
Wait, okay, this is a Catholic family that has 7 children.
This is the Smiths with 7 children, homeschooled. You'd only see them at CCD classes, which is, we all know what that is, or church-related events.
Okay.
One time, the family hosted an event at their home, and my family went. The kids were not fun to play with, even the older ones. She's like, none of them would kiss me. All the kids were upstairs when one of the older brothers was like, let's play Walmart. My brother and I were like, ew. But the other homeschoolers were stoked. I like that this person's clearly rich. They're like, ew, Walmart. Nothing could have prepared me for what playing with Walmart meant. Okay. Playing Walmart, not playing with Walmart. The older siblings stationed themselves in a closet and then would call one of us by name to join them. In the closet, all they would do is take turns kissing each other on the lips. Let's play Walmart. Honey, I've been to the South. That is Walmart.
They keep going.
They loved it. Like, Thought it was super fun. I mean, male on female, male on male, it didn't matter. I like how they're like, that was the biggest problem, was like a different gender, sex, not the fact that they were brothers and sisters. Everyone got a turn to kiss each other. I definitely also kissed, but felt a weird pit in my stomach. At no point was Walmart mentioned while we played Walmart.
Okay, this is why homeschooling should not exist. It's so funny to just pick a random name for you hooking up with your sibling. You're like, hey, Kylie, do you want to go play Petco?
And then just to be the outside family going, oh, that's gay. Not that that's incest.
Wow.
I know that the person in there was like, at no point was Walmart mentioned, but like those kids, even though they're homeschooled, it seems they're educational geniuses, because the subtext of that being Walmart is pretty Walmart. 7 siblings kissing each other. I mean, what they're gonna pull out a gun next? That's Walmart.
It's so funny to say let's play Walmart and then pretend to be the person at the register and being like, Jimmy, you're next. And then you just make out with them.
You're my brother, by the way.
That reveal is awesome.
That was really good, whoever wrote that.
Really good.
Do you think they kissed their siblings as well?
No, based on the story context, I don't think so, because someone else was in charge of the register. This person really
it's one of the
fresh
brothers
meat.
It's just the biggest brother. He's like 12 years old, a weird homeschooling pedophile, and he's just like, I don't know, he's not a pedophile because he's 12, but
yeah,
there's something going on in that house.
That's gonna be a strange family reunion. You know, things happen when you're a kid, and then you're like, hey, do you remember for 7 years when we all made out with each other?
Yeah, of course. I was like fucking scissoring my girlfriends. We were like scissoring each other when we were little, when we were young. Were? Yeah. We'd like play. I got sent home when I was in preschool, but I was also molested. So I was like exhibiting signs. And I got sent home in preschool because I was kissing everyone. And I couldn't explain why. I was like, why is kissing everyone so bad? And my mom was like, my mom had this way of explaining complex things to children in a way that she thought was like gonna be the best way, but then ended up sticking with me in a crazy she said, well, you just can't kiss a bunch of people in preschool. You just it's like you're gonna get like bugs on your lips.
Oh, Mom.
And so then I just was like terrified, obviously, and I thought ants were just always going to be on my lips because I kissed a bunch of people in preschool.
That was your mom's way of explaining STIs to you?
That was my mom's way of explaining that. And also just not being like, hey, it's like kind of inappropriate. Like we don't all go around kissing people. Maybe that's abnormal. When my aunt started like relapsing on pills, she stopped like coming around. And this is my mom's sister. And the way that she explained that, I was like, where's Aunt Donna? And my mom was like, she's mixed up in the head. And ever since she started saying stuff like that, it stuck with me so literally that I was like 5 years old, and I just imagined that like my Aunt Donna was like mixing a mixing bowl to bake, and that's why she wasn't coming and hanging out with us.
Your mom's like, Aunt Donna is at Walmart. She can't come.
I don't go to Walmart anymore. I used to go to Walmart. I don't go there anymore. Lots of lore drop there.
Do you think the people from that story are going to heaven? The Walmart kids? Also, this is definitely going to be a documentary called The Walmart Kids. Right?
The Walmart kids.
And they're all pregnant right now with each other's children.
And they're also like sister wives.
Wasn't there
so
a Super
living.
Walmart that came out? Or was it just Super Target?
There's got to be Super Walmarts. I mean, when I was living out of the van and I was just in a Walmart in North Carolina, I was like accidentally in the gun ammo section, and some like 16-year-old kid I was accidentally in the gun ammo section. I never do that. That was so crazy of me. And this like 16-year-old with the Walmart vest was like, "You need me to open one of these things?" I was like, no, I don't need you to open one of these things.
Luigi by your side.
Come on, honey, we're getting out of here. I'm holding Luigi's hand. I'm white knuckling Luigi because I need him.
Okay, fill in the blank. God hates blank.
Sorry. God hates. Can't say it.
Oh, you can say it.
God hates Charlie Kirk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't say that. We'll redraw the line. I feel like both of us are immediately gonna get shot in the head after you said that.
I actually was like flinching because I thought maybe Anya was like doing an inside job and she was like gonna shoot me after I said that.
Yeah, she's definitely undercover. She's Charlie Nation, Kirk Nation.
I hate Charlie Kirk, but I do believe the earth is flat.
Do you?
No.
Why?
What the hell?
That seems like a fun thing for you to add onto your list of really weird things about your life. It'd be so funny if Lesion Lady, the reveal of it at the end was that you believe you're a flat earther. Like everyone's like so on board for your empathetic story, and then they're like, "Wait, this bitch is crazy."
My next solo show is called Flat Earther Girl. I'm so hungry.
Right now?
Did you hear that?
Oh, are you gurgling in your stomach? Lower, lower.
Oh, that's not my stomach?
No,
Oh, I'm so
those
confused.
are your perfect boobs.
Do you hear that? I'm really hungry. It's my stomach. You hear that? What about now? Anya,
Yeah.
getting anything?
It says milk me, mommy.
Anya, I no longer think you work for the government.
Thank God it's working.
Fill in the blank. Poor people have
Poor people have jobs.
no. Poor people have blank
Oh,
jobs.
are you saying jobs?
No, I'm not. It's my stomach.
Oh, okay.
I'm loud, hungry.
Are you waiting for me to fill in the blank?
Poor
God.
people have blank.
Wait, what are you?
Poor people have a blank. Fill in the blank.
Poor people have fun. More money, more problems. Poor people are out there having a blast.
Poor people have less problems. Less money, less problems.
Poor people have lisps. Fill in the blank.
Poor people have jobs. Is the correct answer.
Is it? Oh, that is true. Okay, yeah. All right, it's lunchtime.
I love you. I had so much fun.
We gotta go to Walmart ASAP.
Oh, honey, we're going to Walmart. Sister, I love you.
Right in my ears.
Sorry.
All right, guys, this has been Kylie Vincent. It's been so real.
It's
as hell.
Incest Awareness Month.
July starts tomorrow.
In the hottest time of the year, incest is on the biggest amount of rise.
All right, see you in heaven.